What's up, guys? Texaradic here with another look at some of the figures we got in this week. Today we're looking at the Masters Universe crossover with the Thundercats Battle Cat, the most powerful cat in the universe action figure from Mattel. Mattel. They're really reaching with their figures, with their lines. I mean, I love Thundercats and I love He-Man and Masters Universe, and as a kid this would have been probably my biggest dream. But in reality now, and I say this now, it could be different later, I'm kind of burnt out a little bit. I don't know, like, I think Turtle Grayskull was great. I like that line, especially there's a lot of specific ones that are really cool, but in a sense it was, a lot, right? And now here we are with Thundercats. Now that's really, I think it's really cool because it's two different ones. But the thing about the other two, like there was this one, Lino and Chitara, and the thing about those is that they seem pretty cool. I didn't grab those right now because I think, you can make them into regular Thundercats from my understanding, or you can change them into regular the new Masters Universe figures, I guess. But I do have my Super 7 collection, and I don't know. I'm not in just yet. I say that now. You never know. I might end up grabbing them. I still have them on pre-order. I did pre-order them, but I could cancel them, or if they come in, we'll see. I don't know. I can't. Like I said, I'm all over the place. But anyway, here it is in this cool packaging. I really like the packaging on this. Of course, you got the Rock Burst. But now you got the Night of the Thundercat thing on the background. You get that nice silhouette of the background, which looks really, really cool. I'm really liking that. I mean, and you got Mr. Battle Cat Man, of course. I just could not pass this up. I was like, heck yeah, I am buying this. Now, I do have the Mythic Legions crossover Battle Cat, and I will show you with comparison time later on that, so we can look at those as, funny, I got a comparison time to go, but look at that. All right, so as we look in the back, of course, the artwork is gonna be badass. Look at that. He is facing Beastman. After the destruction of Thundera, Battle Cat Man crashed the third Eternia and now proudly protects his adopted home world. Okay, this looks cool. I actually, like I said, I'm really liking this. So he has attached claws to wrist. Of course, in the other cross side, we got Lino and Chitara. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to get them. I have a feeling. Oh, my goodness. And I think the second wave is it Tigra and Panther? Oh, look, there's a scratch right here. Oh, goodness. When the person opened that, they end up scratching the box. They don't know how to open boxes. Anyway, let's get this guy out of the packaging and get a closer look at the Thundercats mashup with Master Universe Battle Cat Man. All right, here is Battle Cat Man out of the packaging. Oh my God. Oh, this looks cool. Like, I have to admit, oh, damn it. I think I'm going to have to get Lino and Chitara. We'll wait after the Comic-Con for that because I still need to get some exclusives there. God, it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And I have no idea where I'm going to put these, by the way. But anyway, let's look. I'm loving the colors, of course. I mean, that is Battle Cat right there. Look at the beautiful greens and those orange stripes. And then, of course, the armor's in red. I mean, that looks nice. And of course, this Thundercat chest piece right here. And then, of course, you can hold things. Of course, you can take that off if you want to. Oh, man. Okay, let's see if I can. I wonder if the parts are interchangeable. Because the thing about for me, the Origins figures, and I guess they're meant to be that because they're kind of like the throwback to the originals. I didn't like the height too much. I think they're just too small. But this guy is tall. Like I just put him next to a cartoon collection just to see if it's the same thing. And sure enough, he is tall. So that's really cool. So let's go and do the face sculpt. Look at that cool face sculpt. I mean, and first you take off the helmet. Oh, I like this. Look at that. This looks spectacular. I like this one. I really wish that we got a head sculpt. There's not that, there's not much to this, but I think a head sculpt with his mouth open, or if this was articulated to open the mouth, that would have been really cool. But yeah, wow, look at this. You got the armor pieces, the shoulder pieces are in this red, and I believe you can take them out. Yeah, you can. Well, I don't know, can you? Yeah, you can just use them out. I don't know. And then you got all the way down to his bracelets here, which I think you can take. Yeah, you can take all this stuff out if you wanted to. I wonder if this pops up in like the other ones. Yep, sure does. You sure can. Just like the originals, Origins, you can take the pieces out if you wanted to. Let me get that back in. You can swap if you want. Okay, sorry, it took me a minute to get that pulled in there, but yeah, he's got this brown loincloth with the red belt, of course this silver harness that you can take off, and I guess you can put some weapons here. Then the legs are the muscular big legs. Like I said, if I have a figure to look at, it's Invisible Skeletor. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to think if this is the same legs, because these do look kind of skinny compared to, I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Maybe because this is translucent. I don't have another figure to look at. I have to see, because I don't know where I put the other ones. But anyway, but they are, you can tell that they're a little longer, and then of course you got what do you call these things? The cufflinks, not cufflinks. Cufflinks are up here. The shin guards. Jesus Christ. So I don't know. Like, this does look kind of weird, because like usually this would be kind of a boot, right? So this part does look weird to me. I think maybe they should have done some like red cufflinks over the legs so you can take them off, because that does look kind of weird, especially if you take everything off and you just got that. That is kind of a miss for me. I don't know if I like that. I think, like I said, I think it should have been just green all the way down, and then you can just have something to go over his feet to cover that, because it does look, you can see his big old feet, got those claws. Another thing, I kind of wish they would have painted the toenails black or something. You did the claws? No. That's a nice touch, I think, that they always miss out on, I think. But of course, is that premium? Maybe. Let's look at the back, legs. So yeah. So like I said, this is the only thing I'm kind of disappointed with. I wish they would have done, like I said, just a regular foot, and then have something go over it so you can just remove it and have him just like that. So now, he only comes with a couple of things, unfortunately, and that's his helmet. So it looks kind of like the helmet that he normally comes with, which is really cool. You can put that on his head. And then he does come with claws. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about these claws, to be honest. I guess you put them on like that over the piece. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a, for me, this is a kind of a miss, because I just feel like, you got them for the first time, you think you'd come with something different. Okay, so you gotta, all right, get in there. There we go. So yeah, I mean, he comes with his claws because he's a kitty cat. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the accessories, but yeah, no, I mean, it looks really cool. So let me do something really fun, and let's do a comparison with him and actually my Mythic Legions version. All right, just for fun, we're gonna do a comparison time to another Battle Cat figure an inspired figure from Battle Cat, and this is the Mythic Legions version. I forgot the name. They have so many different names, I just cannot keep track. Unfortunately, I do have an armor piece for him here, but I don't know where I put it or what, because I lost the head for a while. Yeah, I don't take care of my toys very much. He fell and I lost the head. I couldn't find the head, and I decided to do some cleaning. I found the head, but now I can't find the armor piece, so I don't know. But anyway, I mean, of course, they're completely different from each because, as you can see, this guy here is looks like a real little panther kitty cat, you know? And of course, this is more animated. The one thing I did notice that I'm really wondering why this didn't have is this guy does have a tail. So what happened to his tail? Is it under the skirt? I mean, yeah, that's, I mean, you know, I guess. I mean, of course, a $20 figure, and God, I don't remember how much this guy was. This guy was $60, $70. I don't remember. This one was expensive, but I had to get him. I gotta find that armor because it looks much better with the armor. But you know, just for fun, of course, you know, this is not the same line or nothing, but it's really cool that we're getting something like this. I'm really excited to keep this one. So I gotta see if I really want to get this figure, if I want to get the rest of them. All right, so let's go ahead and put them on our turntable to get my final thoughts on the Masters of the Universe X Thundercats Battle Cat Man figure. All right, real quick, I wanted to go over something. Like I said, all the armor that he has is you're able to take it off. So I really wanted to actually look at the body, and of course, the body is a lot different. Looks like it's kind of thinner this time compared to the Masters of the Universe figures, and the arms do look a lot longer, from what I understand. I mean, yeah, you look at the arms are a lot longer, and the torso is of course different, the body's different, so I wanted to point that out. So, and like I said, oh, and of course it's interchangeable, so he decapitated him. Oh geez, that's falling off. But like I said, if you look at it like that, you see how those shin guards just don't really match too much. I think that would have been pretty cool if you could have had just the covers so you can take them off and him all, you know, looking like a Battle Cat Man. And of course he does not have a tail, so that's another thing. But I just wanted to point that out real quick. But he does look really cool though, I have to admit. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Thundercats / Masters of the Universe figure Battle Cat Man. Now, he looks really cool. I really like the way he looks. He's a really fun character. I love the colors. Of course, these colors always pop when Mattel makes these type of figures. The only nitpick I can just say there's a couple. Number one, I'm not really feeling those claws. I really feel like he should have came with a different type of weapon. That would have been pretty cool. Number two, you know, he's a kitty cat. Where's his tail? Of course, the Thundercats don't have tails, right? So maybe that's what they're looking at. That's probably what it is, but no big deal on that. But I think for me, the last thing is this boot thing down here. Like, I really feel like they should have put like a cover over the ankle, you know, like ankle covers or something. So that way, when you have him, if you want to remove all that armor, you can have him without it, and he looks actually really cool with it, because it just doesn't look right. I don't know, that doesn't feel right. Like, I guess that's supposed to be a boot, and they've done this before. I mean, I know with the Turtles of Grayskull, I think there was a couple of figures that had that, and I don't know. I think they should have done something a little bit more unique to make it, but I get it. They don't want to spend too much money to make this as a big old deluxe figure. But anyway, other than that, looks like the line. I mean, I might get into it. We'll see. I might get the other ones. One thing I did forgot to mention is it does come with this cool comic. So, you know, it's really awesome. On the back, you got a cross sale of the other ones. Oh yeah, one more thing. He should have came with a face, another face with his mouth open and roaring or something. That would have been pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, what do you guys think about this next crossover? Did you even collect the Turtles of Grayskull line? And let me know what you think in the comments. And like I said, until next time, we will see you later. Like I said, stay tuned for Comic-Con. Like on Thursday, I will be going. I'm going to try to do live. Actually, I now realize I can do live. I'm going to see if I can pull it off. If not, I will be showing some videos throughout the day of everything, all the reviews of different companies. If there's a company that you want me to look at, let me know in the comments. And until next time, we will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.